My name is Thorpe, and I want to share my testimony with you before Christ came into my life. I was confused. I had no self-direction. I had this emptiness in me. And I didn't know what it was. And I became real angry. I was angry with God, angry with myself, angry with the world. Because in God's words, He said that He always be there with us. And that he made these promises to us that we never lack anything, that He always be there for us. But still, as I was coming up as a child, I couldn't see these things. So I was just angry. And I wanted these things. I wanted the riches that He had promised us. So I began to ask God, why? Why? Why was we going through all this? Why was there so much pain and hurt? Where was the love? Where was the hope? Where was the joy? All this You promised us, where was this all? I asked God this over and over again. I wanted to be filled. I wanted to feel the love. I didn't want to go through the trials and tribulations that I have faced it. I wanted answers. So I asked God. And then along my journey, see, I've been in church all my life. All my life. But there was still some empty feeling inside of me. Even though I was going to church, I was just going to church just to be going. I had no foundation set. So it took a while for me to find out who I was. What was my purpose here? Why did He even create me? It took me a while to find all of this. So the journey's not easy. It was hard. But I continued to ask God. I continued to seek Him. Until one day, His presence came, and He started showing me things that why my life was such emptiness. He started putting the pieces together, piece by piece. And as the pieces started coming together, I felt this closeness. And each time I put a piece together, I got closer and closer. Even though there was times I put the piece into the wrong spot or the wrong place. I made mistakes, and I continue to make mistakes. But I know that He's with me. I know that now. I didn't know it then. I know He loves me now. I didn't know it then. But it took Him to show me how to connect my journey together. And once I started connecting that together, I started feeling the love. I started just wanting more and more and more of Him. And then I finally realized what that emptiness feeling was. It was, I knew of Him. And that was it. I knew of Him. I didn't know what it meant to have a relationship with Him. And connecting them pieces together, my relationship started building. and building. That now I can say that that trial period time of my life and not knowing who I was or what was my purpose here, why did God even created me. As I continue to seek Him and continue to work on the pieces of my life, and I didn't have this emptiness in me no more. I felt love. I now had joy. And now my journey is much easier. I thank Him every day from where He brought me from and not knowing who I was and what was my purpose here. Why did He create me? I now know who I am. I know where I'm going. I had to build that trust and faith in Him. That's what He wants us all to do. Just trust and believe in Him. And to know that He's there regardless what we might think, what we believe. I look at all the trials and tribulations that I went through during my lifetime as a birthing experience. As a birthing experience. Because I now have a foundation to build upon. I didn't have that before. Before, I used to try to read the Bible and I was so confused. I was confused. So He led me to a Bible-based church, which helped me along the way, helped me to understand the words of God. And He placed many angels in my life to help me along the way. So now I don't look back at the hurt. I'm not mad anymore because I know where I'm going. I'm going higher and higher each day. When that book opened, I want my name to be in there. I want my name to be in there. And I thank Him for not giving up on me. I thank Him for showing me what I couldn't see myself. I thank Him for all He has done. And one thing that I keep in mind, which helps me, is the cross. I think about that all the time. That's a part of my life. What He did for us. He didn't have to do it, but He loved us just that much. So what more could I do but give Him that same love back? And I didn't want to just give Him a part of me. I wanted to give Him all of me. Everything, totally surrender to Him. And each day, it's tough, but I strive to keep my eyes on the kingdom. There's one day that I want to be there. I want to walk through their gates hand in hand with Him. Often I see myself walking up, holding His hand, and just hearing this sweet, sweet music. Then when I walk through the gate, all my troubles are over. I thank him. I thank him for the dreams and the visions that he gives me. I didn't have that before. I can say now that I truly have been born again, because I got so much joy now. I got so much happiness in me. And for those who feel the way that I have felt, if I can just show them the light, that they don't always have to have that pain, that God truly do love us in spite of whatever we may say or think or done, that he truly do love us. And all it takes is to trust in him and believe that he is.